Entebusua Daddy Lumba wu ye no ye nim se ensem bebre esisi ebi ni sen ensem esisi ye ni bi ni se ye ba beka se Odo Broni ye nwa no ekire ye beka se ya wa no afa kuna no so ye se omumienu na omo ye ena ye maame Akosua Serwaa ye nyina ye nim Daddy Lumba the first wife e beka se omo yina si nchen because eye no hihye date mpo omo nim omo kokohu no Facebook eno na chi ene ye hu se injunction led to be aba beto from them a ekire se ye maame Akosua Serwaa wo de injunction ba beto so se ma obia eni dwuma bia e wo Daddy Lumba temenche a wakro no obia ni ukwan so odi hu dwuma bia kopem se busua ni nyina hia atotototo niam nyina kama eno na chi afia hwa snega ba beka sae okatache free fa ba beka sae ajagraje ba beka sae ma Councillor Charlotte nso so ba beka sae ye that story na ensema esie no bebrebe me na wo ka se German embassy abem the Federal Criminal Police Office Germany enso abem so na the German Federal Foreign Office ewo Berlin enso so abem Dr. Pania ya Daddy Lumba de bo Dr. Bo no bi antwe ne ho ono so aba bekasa na A+ honorable A+ nso so post to be a wo ye Facebook emre Daddy Lumba ato ye no mu ho ba bi no post no ho aba mfaso me do be stories and na your story into to wase na follow story no so you understand very well na fe kan hu say obe subscribe no like no share afi no akire wadwen enso comment section feel free and hu hia pa Inside Studios Network na follow you on all other social media networks Facebook, TikTok and Instagram and na YouTube and so all at Inside Studios Network afi yenko mama famu rasta on the 26th and na Daddy Lumba eto anananom ewo nsiedo na oto anananom won siedo no ensensem bebre ababa nanso so de dikan moma yenhwe saade we ohu ye no 3 hours time and A+ Baba Trobi ewo Facebook A+ by was say there is even a bigger news about his death last month. We shall talk about that later. Not just a wishma A+ person chere say ensemble shishadakam and sama kese bi ewo mu a esese ye kan wase na sese de ye di areho na yantu yabo ase ne ni areho on the 27th and ajagraja ba life na ajagraja ba life no nsema no wo kan say Odo Broni afre no na Odo Broni fre no ensema wo ka kire no wo hwemu a na che say eye human error na ama Daddy Lumba atwa nananom ewo ensiedo.
What killed Daddy Lumba? That is why yesterday I didn't say a word. I wanted to know me digging in who caused no. And I'm young as me about a friend. Daddy Lumba on one friend catch them say I'm Paunia Bemanako. Now see a day. No, say was sorry no say yeah kwaba no ani human error. Human error. Eti me send me ya etira be asori for back papa me say mo ma hwa me fie obi anhwa bi obi anhwa de adro de ade wo me ya anhwa bi what's the dia me numa dra me the ba so dem ni ba so de adro ma me mo nhwa de pa no de adro de eden e ma me no body say enhira na ema maduro eti ade ba chede ma wu a ho da ku me mo me menka hwo me dem say human error. Yes, human error. Human error. How can this simple error kill the man? Simple error. And I know the authorities will look into it. Human error. I spoke with the wife today. That a person morning, morning, as soon bathroom will definitely take action.
Human error.
Tell me stroke hospitals. One chance here.
Human error.
Na me ni hwe ka sisi esu no kofom wi a someone nim say na me sitie baby abusuani Daddy Lumba na enum to ya frɛ Daddy Lumba yiri busa ne sɛ odifo ajakoraja ye busuani an onyem Daddy Lumba sɛ me di wo ye minua etu ka mabusua ho Daddy Lumba tam nso spirit bia no ku Daddy Lumba adro bia no ku Daddy Lumba ada o shia me no se me di wo ye mabusua me di wo ye minua ti me sere o ye busua ato a atomi so a ato ka kire me no aba rutu nie me so so na me di tro tere ma me ne frɛ me no osu na ni da ma me am hye me Offer me no, not Daddy Lumba line or they frame me not Daddy Lumba. And to me the crowd that come in pick and say, hey, Daddy, share your mammy news. Oh man, Kafra what? Now you're dying. Sado be chichi mu say. Yes, was sorry no pan or yare, and now so yare da ho. A show. Human error. Human error. Na kuda Lumba. Why bon sam? Why by four? That's going for by four better kuno.
Human error.
The Daddy Lumba nya by four na kuno mu amode be hihya abo say daddy kid the spirit na be fa ko for kwasia so kono wa for Jimmy so kono wa. My daddy kid the spirit be na be fa wan. Or spirit and go we. Penkwasi asembia. Me na penkwasi asembia tete o. Asa travel be ne judge me no na munya jimi no. Na spirit. Aka spirit na ku Daddy Lumba me na me first person ka baba breaking news na kire. Daddy Lumba had fortified himself spiritually. No spirit can no spirit whatsoever, whether black or white. Yeah, poison what me. I told you one thing. Yeah, they are drug what you are saying. And I called the Lumba. I don't catch all the man and send the day. Wankasa. Also, the night in my busia, Nimia. Okay, tell me pray. Also, we do the bonum. Daddy Lumba kasa se no kire me. To adwuma fa bidia monum wa ha. E was that Daddy Lumba ba reincarnation. And oba so bi da ida nipa no, o kire no nyum no. Ta sama ado kura o so bodum no ma me. Cause the promise is a promise. Also before December, we do dimba bonum. We do dia jagura jane be bonum. Human error. And I could Daddy Lumba. Nya be ifo. Nya bonsam. Konsa no. The sometimes munya jimi na mujimi no. Na spirit bi na yakuno. And na spirit bia ku bia. Spirit bia ku Daddy Lumba bia. Spirit bia no ku Daddy Lumba. Odi for kwa bless ya so abe na ko shan 2 weeks ago wan kan chedo kwasia. Ujimi aboa. Wa no se koto a wo hye condom aboa. And so for bit you and a spirit be there could have for Jimmy Floor. I would Jimmy Floor. What I done, I will be back at Seminole. Me say, Mimi wouldn't tell me a normal one, a normal meal. It does me time so. And I say me Jimmy and Elkumi. Me say, you soon be an Elkuno. And you soon be an Elku Daddy Lu. Said by a Jagureja, make me catch it out. Me say, me name the Casano pay. Many brother that number one I shimmer off. Oh, maybe him. Who the hell me? He made a promise or the Bidima Bonum. I shimmy. Now, as a Daddy Lumba, the Bidima Bonum, Kagana has a Gadia Kuroma say. Yarudia Bonum. Daddy Lumba no have been in who. Tell us mean that Lumba in your problem and survive Ghana. What mean that Lumba in your problem and hit it. I was why it is your Ninas. What is why he TV? Or the boy Muna Diachi. Aguanas or Strauss or Yede you. And now also cocohid you true. Quasiam penny. One and that Lumanya problem at Nipano, it will survive Ghana has it. So the man had already fortified himself. The we are say, what you mean, winning Angusi? I'm sure Ghana phobia, and she share any moon. A fade now will be a post to the one any moon, dear. What else in a moon in atom? One should share any moon. What I done will be made Jimmy Sakabo of the Bay of the Summer of the Baby of Quasia. What I done will what I done will Moby Trump Quasia says he was a good man. Quasia, me tell you the one to be a good man. Jimmy for me tell you don't want to be a legend. Me one about trust me like one nim sabi what you mean ya boy. Now me show me status. Me show ada Daddy Lumba ni kai that I can't say by akwa bi kwa do Daddy Lumba take post. Oh, restaurant legend. Kwasia one restaurant legend. Won shi share ni mu na wo so no. Kwasia mpe wo da obi me this kwasia asem no. Na me done pa o ye kwasia mpanyi na do me na ye den aboa na do me na ye den u Jimmy me tati da be na postu mi da o fare so sofo be buafu Abode mami will be imposed to me. Monsieur Shadi Muno. I know the whole gun will be about that Lumanium. Kwasiawam zara na edina temno. We are Sonia Conconsa for the bomb for. But I will not be trust and Kwasiadiano. The Bobby would have been drunk, Quasimido, Bobby Wunoncho. Hey, Papa, you are allergic. Kwasia would be but Tamsa Bankunya Deno. Dan Kwakuya Boa to be Bankunya. Mutia Chena was a mention Bankunya. Now, not Dan Kwakuya Boa. I will peace of some. Some Bankunya Dana.
No more just you. I will for the
Dan Kwakuya Boa.
As would you.
And then Becabem couldn't be actual. What kind of small that's him? And then can last pot, last size. That's it. That spirit we near kuno. And a spirit bianco bia. Spirit bianco Daddy Lumba bia. Spirit bianco Daddy Lumba. Odivo kwa bless ya so abe na ko shan 2 weeks ago an kan che do kwasia ujimi aboa wa no se koto a wo hye condom aboa ade we da no ade o na ne wa record ara wa record o ya be ka sie kwasia me se wa no se koto a o hye condom that's a koto o kote de hye condom a sa no ano te unya kwasiade no unya sa kwasiade no ni jimi no I need a husband kwasia ha ejije kunu won mu fi wate kwasia ha dey rice
na chese wo hwemu a na yedi candidate Lumba call sunshine ya wo kokofo twitwa cancer obi otwitwa cancer ahodo afa de o movie no de no call the bank hospital na honom no na ye se esese yedi no rua scan machine no say den na ye wo no panie bi na enum an o de da ye no wan sorry biem no adagraja say wo hwemu according to those explanations na say a human error and a man Daddy Lumba efrim na enu na chi Dr. Panie ya America say Daddy Lumba de no boy no ono so ba be kan sa asem we na Dr. Panie by no was very surprised pa say I said Ghana for yeni and a young person ye be bisa the circumstances surrounding Daddy Lumba ni wo no de ekoba ye the fare by and asa ne kofare by kwan fa so Daddy Lumba to anana no won se no story no tokro demu ba bi na se ye hwehwem na yetimi hu ade a every one mama to kura ba beda story no eno be boa ye ama ye nya asem no pomasi bre
me very disappointed pa efa ne Akosua after Lumba woyi amafo ejapade ena ese adane camp ena camp bia omopre ne obefa na ejapade but obia nye interested to find out ade potia ekum Lumba obia nye interested to find out because story na omde ma yen say Lumba yare wo fie ne rushing to hospital and say the ne scan machine mu and si osuru and ye won panie na panie no one or die once review. This story is fishy. It's very fishy. I just say ninti amesi aye fishy nature say ada say no awu fie ansa ne do hospital and I say doctor no a mistake no man injection overdose and I say euthanasia committing suicide with a help from a doctor. It maybe I say it was a euthanasia and I said doctor did a serious mistake and I say he was killed at home. Say America and same way FBI edin hwajim da. So Ghana de Ghana tra to ye kato ho no obia jatum ena fe de japade ena omo pere because identity with hot authority ena se Odo Broni maame etimidi Lumba japade ekoma han a wewu ayensie no kra no ordinary buildings ekoma han. Does he know his will? Or who well?
who Lumba where or 100% sure say Lumba de ne Japadina amanebano. Intino otimiko ede a dino ekomahai. That is a question mark. It is a Lumba wo free and the 2 ambulance in the local hospital. Then those at Oma Omofi Hono, I see a question one. So they say, Odo Broni, Nemami, Roman father, all those people around Lumba, no, they have to be questions because first, say Odidi or say na home fano, and in the core hospital, and also the niche scan machine, and also through and you want to panic because Lumba ends through so special scan machine because Obia wire spinal cord operation that year was scan machine was because before say was operation let's see o machine no near bibia this scan you bibia it was it that story no and no
na me no wo kasa idea the hottest issue abasisi aye krata bia ababeton from him ya krata na ababeton from him no family no on say Daddy Lumba free mo no ye wo as ye wo afamie no sa afamie nsa na mom ye mfa no afamie no Odo Broni afa na maame Akosua Serwaa nso so nafa na ohwemu a maame Akosua Serwaa afa no family na e ka say ade na esi no mo nte ase owuo na Daddy Lumba ewuo no o mo nte ase na o mo pese o mo hwehwem. They want investigations into the death of Daddy Lumba and the cause of his death. So then, all other procedures could be carried out successfully. Until then, no, because nim adekodia potia ekun Daddy Lumba because story no emuha, story no emunyedu, story no toko them. They need to find the missing knot. Entimena wokaze kratai ena aba betobia. Na yeba behwe krata no ni akom ni abiebiem ni adwedwam. Until later, anakrata ya edawono press release we edawon. Was say widow and sister of the late Charles Kwadwo Fosu, aka Daddy Lumba, call for clarification and investigation into his death in Ghana. Not just say yama mi Akosua Serwaa we don't know ehun hia pa we don't know ehun hia pa yama mi Akosua Serwaa na Daddy Lumba nua ba one Daddy Lumba a wife ya Akosua Serwaa kan bom and o ma kuchire sankrata yi and o mo dey clarification and investigation into the death of Daddy Lumba in Ghana. Na krata yi o mo chro on the 13th of October 2025 issued by family secretary not just abusuano on behalf of Mame Akosua Serwaa secretary no na o issue letter no so I say na emunsem no afin ye ba because say Mrs. Akosua Serwaa Fosu widow into bracket very important here taking note of that and Mrs. Ernestina Fosu elder sister of the deceased and omo atros akrata was say the family of the late Mr. Charles Kwadwo Fosu Daddy Lumba, a 60-year-old German citizen of Ghana origin, is calling for an independent and transparent investigation into the circumstances surrounding his death in Ghana on the 26th of July 2025. I say Charles Kwadwo Fosu nabusia kasafa Kwadwo Fosu no awoye obi a wadi mfia diosia ya woye German ni nanso so ofri Ghana omo pese omunya akwanya na omo de hunu ana omo de penhwehwemu efa kwan a enam so ya ema no ekọ ne krachi eye 26 make us July da it was 26 2025 wodi wuye no omo pese omunya akwanya na omo de hwehwem na omo hunu adekodia ekun no because ewuo na wawuo no omo ntiase. According to information received by the family, there are 3 conflicting accounts regarding the cause and circumstances of Mr. Fosu's death. Was say ensama yenya, ensama yatete, enyema yagigi every one man no mo semka, one man no mo ya dance for no, ensama yenyinya no, enshada enko benkrom, ensemni bibobo ebra ebibribri ani so nto anhwe ya wonte ase yi enu ntina yehia emu hwehwemu no. Die kan eyewitness was an eyewitness report that on the night of the incident, the late Mr. Fosu called a friend to come to his residence. Upon arrival, the friend was prevented from seeing him by a woman living with Mr. Fosu. After waiting for nearly 2 hours, he left. On his way home, he received a call informing him that Mr. Fosu had died at home. Enuni was say Adamfo wodi kan say edana asem si ye no eye Daddy Lumba efre no One call from that Lumba straight to that Lumba. Friend, so one man if you now okoko drew fear one no. Obi maame bia owo fie wanom esi no kwan se o ma no enwura fie ni mu na ogina wo che ogina wo beye don hwiri mienu e na o yese ma hu no de ande menye na mento aso na me de minko me fie no nam kwan so a wo kɔ no e na onya call se Daddy Lumba ewu fie adansini a odi kan na numu asem no o yese oba because Daddy Lumba friend is so womra na Daddy Lumba friend me se me mra me ba bedu ya die nti ena mama me enwura ho edi enti na mo si me kwan se mo mama enwura na se bibia si na mo pese mehu na makwa akoka enu nti o mo si ni kwan a na o mo pese o be den o be wura fie ho enu nti o gina ho be 2 hours o gina wa o bre no yes wo ko kwan so na onya call na hwan ho ena onya call no yento aso. Police and coroner's report. A report from the Ghana Police Service to the coroner at the District Magistrate Court in Accra stated that Mr. Fosu, a non-diabetic Monfancheme, not just what person said that Lumba na or yare esichire yare ekakra, a non-diabetic complained of pains in his legs and waist on the 24th of July. 26 now oba be won ne 24th police report on so said that Lumba complaining say ne nine mu ne sisim eye ne ya. That is on the 24th before 26 now oba be won and was taken to Sunshine Diagnostic Center for an MRI scan. Yet that Lumba echo Sunshine Diagnostic Center so on scans be MRI scan no on be due to an agitation and fear. He was placed under anesthesia. After a scan, he developed severe pain and was transferred to the Bank Hospital where he died on the 26th. Or say, omo didn't do Sunshine Honomono. And omo yes, and your mama yenka scan there. Na entremu e one no person chire say yenka scan no that Lumba said baby a hele has scan the media mintimi ntwa media mintimi ntwa misro yenka and no and a doctors no decide says ah dia mano anesthesia edura ye de be man na ya obeda eduro no mo de man no mu wie ye no and emu be ye de mu ntio that Lumba esuro so obeteki scan no enti no eduro na wo mo de man no mu wie ye no and na afa die ehon kokko hia say ehon aye emu aye de ne to just ye de no call the Bank Hospital ehon and oduru ya went to me be ma 26 odi jamu a down and here then a share bang ye to story no so now what your story no number 3 now number 3 no person watching say and only account from Priscilla O say I can't Priscilla O amoti say mo amunim Priscilla O one of my videos maybe Priscilla Ofori be din Priscilla O be din e what that yinim Priscilla Ofori no and Priscilla O no an account from her no Miss Priscilla O initially informed the family during the first family meeting that Mr. Fosu had been taken to the hospital, the Bank Hospital, where he received an injection that caused him severe pains before he passed away. However, mama mentioned the Dikanyas was say, na Priscilla O yi Dikanya kachire busuan said, Daddy Lumba ye de ne call the Bank Hospital. Na the Bank Hospital honum na okoko G injection na say ye won panye bia ya na emu odene ya na niam mu aye denia wan tumi anyina ne na so afa wo jamu. However, the following day, when Akwesi, a cousin of the late Mr. Fosu, approached her with the same question, she gave a different account. Not just a Priscilla, oh, you know, the Odi can catch up. She said, I don't call Bank Hospital on near one paniana and we are doing a Odija Mono. I dear Chinya, that Lumba. Need me about quite friend who kwesi eshia no wo bisa na asem krona no and some a wokan no different and some a wokan no and na me ba be eka akire wo ase ebre yi mu no ti ha. However, the following day when Kwesi, a cousin of the late Mr. Fosu, approached her with the same question, she gave a different account, stating that Mr. Fosu had actually died at home. Enti meba yenya connection bi wa on say witness one no say that Lumba friend na all ba ne fie ho no no oba be duru ye no ya mana nwura ho yesi ya mana nwura ho da enti ogina wo 2 hours plus and na odi free ho no na otie nkomo na tie third account no wo say Priscilla oh yi ka kire Kwesi no say na Mr. Fosu eye Daddy Lumba no wo fie dada he had actually died at home and that she had cleaned and dressed the body before calling a friend. enti Daddy Lumba wu ofie no no pepa nipadua no no siesie ni kama nsa na ofre oyonko bi no yonko fe ben no ofre no identified as Serwaa A yeah bet maka Serwaa me Serwaa one Serwaa A to assist her in taking him to the hospital. Since then, Miss Priscilla O has declined to provide any further information, and her statement remains inconsistent and contradictory. And today, no person say Miss Priscilla O or no one be can catch a bushia for say a bushia for me could call bank hospital no crowd one more sunshine. Me didn't call bank hospital on a one of moko one pania ya emuya dinner went to me at 26 o jemu. Nemo a brother Lumba maybe a friend could see a share Miss Priscilla O na will be sana some crona and some no wakano na and na some not chia na ase emun shadan ente emun naho and some wakan and said na that Lumba no kweni no wo fie na me kwa na me pepa ni nipadua no me pepa wie na me fra me yonku bi se wo mra me so me mu na me mfa no nko hospital na oba ya oba be so me mu na me de no ekọ hospital so e free sa bre no ensema ma me no ka no ana Priscilla o yi eka no enyansem bi a wo hwe mu ase no kure ye de ya ewo mu. And so we check it, sir, account number 3. We now they check or they compare witness account. Now what you say? A bra witness account no witness no it drew few on first witness no drew few on and an eyewitness no drew few on. Sir Breno and another Lumba. We shall know we're free. Enti enchechemu and now we shemwa na jama that Lumba were free on the 26th. We shemu free on the 24th. Entino omotwasona ebusuan fono etwaso say these contradictory versions have left the family deeply concerned and distressed, raising serious questions about the true cause of the death and whether proper medical and investigation procedures were followed. Opezo che say ensem na echiachia na entene sa nti eja abusuan na adwendwena ma omo dwene say na de ye ka say namsoma Daddy Lumba ana ye busuani ewuye no kura bi wo mu ana ye de bibi esie eno nti ama ensembisa bebre aba asem no a omo bisa say na omo fa kwan paso ana say ayaresa bia ntoto ye no na enam ne kwan so ana. Now, the family represented by Miss Akosua Serwaa widow and Miss Ernestina Fosu, sister of the deceased, has formally contacted the following authorities seeking assistance: the German embassy in Accra, Ghana, the Federal Criminal Police Office in Germany, and then the German Federal Foreign Office in Berlin. Obezo che say enti sansen we nyina no ama abusua no ya eye Miss Akosua Fosu eye Daddy Lumba yere Mami Akosua Serwaa and Ernestina Fosu eye Daddy Lumba ne sister panyi Ernestina Fosu omo aka bom e na omo hwehwe emmoa e de afri baabi miensan wo de dikan eye German aban na musini a owo Ghana e won kan na German a police fo a omo so omo German na afen so German foreigners office and also so Berlin to a more check for me and some way now. So the family is also calling on the Ghana Police Criminal Investigation Department, the CID, to question Miss Priscilla O and Mr. Philip Kwabna A, also known as Roman Father, to assist in uncovering the truth about the death of their loved one, Mr. Charles Kojo Fosu, aka Daddy Lumba. Until once why you did once a wooty me catch us another story. Until at this point in the day, so subscribe you now, like it now if you will share. So I say now what you and so comment section saying a wagene faso AC a year war. The family has submitted all relevant documents, including medical reports, official correspondence, and a confirmation from Transition Funeral Home regarding the handling of the remains, and continues to appeal to both the German and Ghanaian authorities to conduct a thorough, transparent, and independent inquiry into determine the exact cause of death. Into a abusuafo ne hwe mpanyimfo we nyina na adwumako we nyina anim samu nyina mababua na ye be ye nhwehwemu a emu da ho nhwehwemu a emu te nhwehwemu a eye ankra nhwehwemu ya ejina brane eno nko ejina wa ya obia ensa enhyemu bie ya eye dwumakuo no nhwehwemu a ye benam so am ye hu adekode potea ya ekun Daddy Lumba no yepese yehunu as ebusuan. Enti family statement. I say we, the family of the late Charles Kojofusu, love him dearly and are devastated by the unclear and conflicting reports surrounding his death. We have confidence that both the German and the Ghanaian authorities will work together to uncover the truth, ensure justice, and bring transparency to his painful situation. Into ase abusua no ye nyina ya no asema ye ka etwa tuni ya Daddy Lumba dodo nanso asemwe ama ya to baha ya bopusa na afen so no because as ansem ne mu na ho ensem no ebi twintwan ebi anamu enti no saa nema we nyina enti ye hwese Ghana ne German aban betimi aka bom no ma aboa me ya hwehwe ama ya ye nhwehwemu ya emu da ho ebetimi aboa ama ye hu adekode poten ya eku Daddy Lumba na afe amabusua no so yenso yakoma ayeden ato yeyem media contact for Su Family Communications Office. Inti ohwa ase ho no system mo pese mo ne abusua ne di nkoma information no ene gu ase ho no. Chale, that Lumba issue no, it is getting hotter and hotter every day. Now him say fear Schwarzenegger so aba beka bi. Na fear Schwarzenegger ka say yes nkrofo bi ko say nko mo kwa kuwia emu bi nkrofo bi ko wie mu bi ni ache wo mo na kan se mfunu ahom no enso so de wo mo enso so ehun sem ebe de ebe ba betudwa
Monio Adeto salute Monie any breaking news and kwafona moko se moko akwa funu jiga ebusia panisi ye nchewo ne ye bechewo mo na moko transition some moko change death certificate no edi en woso na modi age death certificate na mu ye wiafunu no transition for afra ebusia panini say ye nchemo ebusia panini ale official complain enti breaking news efunu no mo anya enwia kosi abrempoma ugu nua ni masia na nwuhwe mututu mirika kwa amanwa asisi enkobusa se na Lumba yire ne hwan efunu na na mo ba be wia no ebusia panini ale official complain jiga me wo fa yie no enye te se de wo papa yie ye no jiga se de wo papa yie ekoye ye no a wo papa wu ye na se ye de aka be sha fridge Lumba ye na ma me te se de wo papa yie ye no ase obi suma set na committee mu na wotinam na ase wa ye busy na akoye adwuma enfa blame ni mire obia get the fuck up.
And at this point here, this is how the situation is going now. I am very critical. And you know, all we can say, and I debate me can say, we are just here and we are waiting. Dear course on the Nka Ushiman can yan the quasono. You will quite be brand come to me a fast or massing way. Are you cool? Now so a biana. None of them want peace. They want problems always. And you know, we are here. Yeah, the best so yeah, the beba near the ababe sum. Can we say aha Inside Studios Network? Over subscribe, no like, no share, no comment. Actually, why doing our comment section one? No follow you on other social media networks. All at Inside Studio Network, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Madam, I say, what am I still doing here? I'm gone.